It is the hour of Mercury. Communication. I'm seeing Mars, Pluto, Sag, Jupiter, Venus, 8th house, 9th house. Giving me Pisces energy. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Yeah, communication you need is coming. Full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. The energy is gaining momentum. A time for healing. And a new start is coming. Down at the bottom of the deck, conclusions are within reach. Alright. So the second and third houses could be very significant. The answers you need are coming about some sort of resources that you need here. Alright, the energy is definitely gaining momentum. You could be on a healing journey. There's a new start coming. Alright, and some sort of conclusion to whatever your issue is here is within reach. So the full moon eclipse that just happened recently was in Taurus, which the energy of full moon in Taurus is out here. Alright, so something having to do with your dreams needing a practical plan. Alright. Speaking of dreams, I have the Dream Oracle deck here. Let's see what comes out. Whale song with resonating. It's giving me like a water element with the whale song on this picture here. So maybe the answers that you need that are coming are gonna have to come through the energy of your emotions. Yeah, definitely. Diving into a task. Right, your dreams need a practical plan. The full moon in Taurus. Something having to do with a task that you do in order to resonate with the energy. Utilizing the energy of your intuition, your emotions. Right, the energy is gaining momentum. Dragon's Horde. This is about protecting the future. When I think of the dragon, I'm thinking of the energy of the north and the south, right? It's giving me the north and south nodes. So the dragon's head and the dragon's tail. All right, something about you protecting the future here. The energy is gaining momentum. You have a key to something, right? This picture has a key. All right, so a time for healing. Your choices and your consequences here, or the choices and their consequences. So Feast of Plenty, I'm seeing 2 swords here. This has a lot to do with you making a decision about something. All right, the 2 swords in the deck represent the energy of Libra. All right, I'm seeing a clear quartz here as well. Has a lot to do with you tuning into the energy of your consciousness, right? A new start is coming. A new start is coming. This is about vanishing the mirror here. Ego sublimation. Alright, so chopping off the energy of your ego. Right, vanishing that old part of you. And then conclusions are within reach with the full moon eclipse, which again happened in Taurus. Right, so having to do with maybe your self-esteem, all right, your confidence, your creativity, all right, teachability. Maybe you're meant to teach what it is that you know, whatever it was that you were resonating over here with the answers that you need are coming, right? I have two energies here, well, three energies here of a full moon. Full moons bring the energy of completion, right? So diving into a task with something that you were resonating with, you were protecting the future. This is, you know, one of the choices that you've made in order to help heal, all right? And as the vanishing mirror happened, there was a new start coming. All right, so conclusions of this whole situation is within reach, and this here was meant to teach you something. Maybe it was forgiveness, all right? And now it's time to replenish your energy with luck and right timing. This is like the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. So luck and prosperity, growth and expansion. All right, this is like higher knowledge energy. Okay. Let's see what the messages are. You were contemplating about something. Or as you contemplate about something, you're going to realize there's something better that you resonate with. And that's where your energy is going to receive answers. There's something that you dream of here. This is you diving into a task. All right. You're doing this in the energy of solitude. So tell me more about the protecting the future energy here with the dragon's sword. All right, the energy right now is gaining momentum, it says. Although we're in a waning moon cycle, it's giving me waxing moon. Something's still, you know, trying to come to completion here. It's gaining energy right now, currently. I mean, today, we have the last quarter moon in Leo, all right? Leo's energy is very radiant. It brings in the energy of happiness, right? Of joy and contentment. Spirit's asking you to just trust. I mean, we do see the fortune's wheel here, right? It's luck and right timing. It's in divine timing. Whatever this is meant to come in for you. All right, a time for healing. Again, this is a choice that you've made, but it also may come with consequences. Whatever it is, it's bringing in some sort of contentment for you. So as the vanishing mirror happens, right? You shut the ego down. A new start is coming. It's time for you to re-energize. And I feel that that's why it's a time for healing. So that you can bring yourself back into a place of happiness, joy, and contentment, and peace. It's all about accepting something. It's giving me accepting that you're worthy, right? That you're valuable. I'm seeing Venus here. Scorpio's energy is one that is like of an investigation, right? Something mysterious. The 9th house here on the astral dice speaks about you needing to gain knowledge and wisdom. All right. Something that makes you feel free and adventurous, and opening yourself up to love with the Venus energy here. This could have to do with relationships. All right, so what is this all about with contemplation? What is the contemplation energy about? This is the energy deck. What are you contemplating on here? Door to Spirit. So I feel that that's what you're resonating with. The communication that you're resonating with, you're in contemplation about. But Spirit's here to bring in your answers. Angel of Balance down at the bottom of the deck. Adjacent possibilities as I split the deck. Alright, so if you're diving into a task here in solitude, whatever it is that you're dreaming about, it needs a practical plan. Alright, what is this? Appreciation. It's kind of giving me like the energy of like gratitude. So as you protect the future, you have to trust that the energy that is gaining momentum is supposed to bring you into, you know, a way where you are able to base a decision and have a new beginning. There's a contract that's involved. Whatever the choice was that you made or you want to make, obviously it comes with consequences. But it's going to lead you into the energy of contentment, of healing something from the past. All right, because after you make this decision, you're able to re-energize and let go of the ego. It has a lot to do with some sort of financial constraints that you're dealing with at this time. You have financial constraints on one side, and then on the back side of the cards you have cornucopia, which is basically an abundance of all. Alright, so maybe the choice that you made led you into some sort of financial constraint, but at the same time it brought you in the energy of healing and joy and contentment and happiness and peace. So there is consequences to the decision that you've made. If you chose to protect the future by trusting in the divine and allowing them to bring in what's meant to be brought in, you may be dealing with financial constraints right now, but you're receiving abundance on the other end of it. You're not tied at both ends here. So what's the re-energize energy here? Attachment. And I'm getting the attachment is the ego. It's the ego that you're attached to. You need to let that go because it's holding you up in some way. Or you need to speak about it. Fifth chakra is the throat chakra. It says here, self-expression, speaking your truth, acknowledging your power to communicate. Heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others, artistic abilities, careers, desires to develop and grow. Alright, so if you have an attachment to the ego, you're meant to have a new beginning. You need to let that go, re-energize, and really focus on speaking your truth. Okay? Woman holding a coin. And then you receive your abundance. From financial constraints, you go to, you know, the woman holding a coin, which speaks about a female connection in money, health, or value, successful endeavors, support and assistance regarding issues, making connections that support your goals. Your goals here is to be with the door to spirit. That's what you were contemplating on in the beginning. All right. But there's some sort of deceit here with a man holding a heart. Now, this could be a male dealing with love, family, or emotions. This is thoughtful and aware honors that expresses peace, high intentions to help in personal projects, family, or home issues. That could even be spirit. All right. So whatever the negative attachment is to the ego is holding you back. It's like you're being deceitful to yourself because you're not allowing the energy of the male that's holding a heart, which is, I feel, a spirit. All right. That's the door to healing and happiness. This is your new beginning in your personal life. And I feel that that's why the conclusion is within reach here. The full moon eclipse happened in Taurus. It had a lot to do with your self-esteem. You're really focusing in on the reflection of yourself. All right. Okay. Let's just actually leave that out there. Again, the adjacent possibilities card just came out again. There's other ways you can go about this. All right. There's other ways. You need to have strength and courage. You need to open yourself up again to forgiveness. All right. Because right now, it's just time to replenish here. Luck is trying to come in. And what's coming in was meant to teach you a lesson. Maybe you were meant to reconcile with somebody. Right? To bring in some sort of change. And this is going to bring you guys back into union. All right, possibility for union. There's a new beginning here, but you need to open your heart space back up is kind of what I'm getting. Okay? Because you have an attachment to the ego here, and you need to speak your truth about something. As long as you don't speak about this, the decisions that you make, it's definitely causing you some sort of issues with your finances. And again, I said I've seen the second and the third houses here with Taurus and Gemini. And I'm seeing 3 energies of full moon. The full moon in Taurus, second house energy, speaks about self-esteem, you know, your finances and all that. Full moon in Gemini, the energy of communication, and then the full moon eclipse that just happened in Taurus. So as the energy was gaining momentum back in the waxing moon cycle, before we experienced that full moon, is where the healing needed to take place, and there was a new start that was supposed to come in. But the ego held you up from the decisions that you made. All right. So now you have to trust that the divine is going to bring you in whatever it is that's supposed to protect your future. All right. You have to continue to dive into a task here and keep yourself into solitude because you were contemplating for too long. All right. That's what I'm seeing here. You were contemplating for way too long. It's kind of giving me the energy of the relationship with you and someone else. All right. Someone that you need to speak to. All right. The answers you need are coming. All right. Your dreams need a practical plan. What are your dreams about here? Who is this relationship and what's going on with you guys? It's complicated. I mean, it's very simple. I mean, obviously, right? It's complicated. Down at the bottom of the deck, I have the fledging. This is all about you focusing on the energy of self. It's the very first. Oh, that was so weird. Let me pull that back out. The fledging is number 1. And here I have 11. So I'm seeing 111 could have been very significant for you. So November 1st. All right. Things may have gotten a bit complicated. It's interesting. Let me just take a look at my calendar. The moon was in Gemini at the time, which is the very first card that came out with the answers you need are coming. So the 1st of November was very significant to whatever this is with this person. All right, things were complicated at the time. The answers that you needed were supposed to come in, but I feel you were sitting in the energy of your ego. All right, but you have to trust that the divine is going to definitely bring in what's meant for you here. Because after a choice has been made, after some sort of healing has happened, I see joy and contentment coming in. You being happy about something. All right. You could have been fleeting a specific complicated situation, not trying to face, you know, what it was that you were supposed to make a important decision on. Okay, there was a possibility for union here. Somebody was fragmented with the situation, and it's given me because it was complicated. Maybe you weren't seeing things clearly. What's under this? Wow. So confidence is your key to success. Under the conclusions are within reach. So the moon is now in Leo, and that one was specifically for a new moon in Leo. Honesty. I'm telling you, it has to do with you speaking some sort of truth. You're in denial about something. Whoever this person is could want to come in, right, and open up your heart space, help you with some sort of like financial difficulties, but there's something complicated. You really focused on self. You're not seeing things clearly. You're fragmented. You're needing to open up and speak some sort of truth, but you're in denial. So you're leaving it up to spirit. As I split the deck, don't forget, all right, there was a lesson that you learned here already. You were meant to not forget. It was like you had a reminder of somebody from the past. Your choices definitely led you here to a consequence when it came to your financial status. You're meant to rely on your intuition at this time now. I feel like you missed an opportunity here. Okay. I see the numbers 111. I'm seeing 15, which is the energy of the Devil card in the Major Arcana. It's Capricorn's energy. Capricorn rules over the 10th house, so this could have something to do with your career. I'm seeing the number 14. That is the energy of the Temperance card, which is represented by Sagittarius' energy. And that is Jupiter. All right. So you have Saturn here asking you to be disciplined in some way because of the choices that you made here. There was a lesson to be learned. All right. And I feel that's the consequence. Whatever was meant to be for you has passed you by. But you have to trust that this was protecting your future in some way. The energy is gaining momentum elsewhere. And I feel that maybe this is going to be happening after the following new moon cycle. Because I do have new moon here. And then I have the waxing moon here. All right. So right now we're waning down. This is the third quarter moon in Leo. We're going to be experiencing a new moon in Scorpio. All right. Which is the energy of the 8th house. All right. Having you to tune into your deep emotional feelings. I was seeing the water element in the very beginning of the reading with you needing to resonate and dive into a task, right? And then the first quarter moon happens while the moon cycle is waxing, right? As it's gaining momentum, something happens here. And that one's going to be in Aquarius. Aquarius is the water, air element, I'm sorry. It says, love, I commit to the practice of seeing good things in all things, or seeing good in all things. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So you need to open yourself up to love and stop being in denial. Let go of the ego. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. I'm telling you, you have to open up your heart space. Love and success. Down at the bottom of the deck, loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Right? Maybe you do feel lonely, but I do have the energy of solitude here. You're diving into a task. This has to do with Capricorn's energy. It rules over the energy of the 10th house. All right? Maybe you have Scorpio in the 10th house. That's Aquarius's energy. All right? I'm seeing Venus's energy here, whereas the eclipse happened in Taurus is ruled by Venus, and the 9th house here. So I'm seeing South Node in the 9th house for you, Aquarius, if that's who I'm reading for. You have to open yourself up to love. That's where you're going to experience success. All right, and that new moon that's coming up in Scorpio can be very significant to this transit. Or the reading, actually, and what it's saying. I have honesty out here twice now. It says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Maybe you were having, you were fragmented. You were confused about a specific situation. You maybe have made the wrong choice. All right, something that was supposed to bring you in contentment. Now you have to focus on healing, re-energizing, letting go of the ego so that you can have a new beginning. I have trust out here twice now. Look at this. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. You were meant to listen to your intuition. I have honesty out here twice. I have trust out here twice. It has a lot to do with you speaking your truth. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. So again, you can't be upset at yourself for the choices that you've made. You can't judge yourself for that. You have to learn from your mistakes. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Maybe you did it because you wanted peace in your life. Again, here we have a time for healing. All right. This was all about choices and their consequences. You moving into the energy of joy and contentment. All right. And then it came out with peace. That's what you were probably looking for, was just peace in your life. Spirit said, I said put it out. You see me shuffle and it flew out weird and it just landed straight on my leg like that. All right. You wanted peace in your life. And patience was required. It says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Thank you. So there was a possibility for union here. All right. The wheel of fortune is having things change. Luck and fortune, abundance and prosperity is meant to come in for you. Okay, so let's say this. What's meant for you will never pass you by. Whether you make the wrong choice now, things will come back around for it to be able to happen again. So conclusions are within reach here. All right. Whatever it is, it just needs a practical plan. Maybe that's something that you've accepted with the acceptance card here. Look what happens. Oh my gosh. Communication, the very first thing I said that came out the deck. All right. It says be spontaneous and awareness here. Ask for help. So maybe you didn't want to ask for someone for help, right? Maybe you were on, I can do this on my own. All right. Here we have the fledging, solitude, you diving into a task. But in reality, your dreams needed a practical plan here when it came to your finances. Okay. Whatever it is, it will be successful for you. That you have to believe. All right. Because that's what came over top. Some tweaking needs to be done here. You need to tweak something. And maybe it's opening yourself up to love overall. Right? Accepting it, or asking and accepting help. It's almost like a ask and then you receive energy. And that's how manifestation works. Okay. All right. Let's see what the Psychic Tarot has here. right, so maybe you screwed up, and that's okay, right? There's always a second chance. And I feel that with the new moon in Scorpio could be very significant for you, meaning that was the very last card that came out. All right. The full moon in Gemini happens when the sun is in Sag. All right, so maybe with this new moon cycle that we're going into here, all right, we're still in Scorpio season. The full moon in Gemini will happen on November 27th, all right? So maybe you go through this cycle here. We go new moon in Scorpio, first quarter moon in Aquarius, all right? And then we see the full moon in Gemini on November 27th, which could be very significant to this point in whatever it is that you need to speak your truth about, okay? Let's see what comes out of Psychic Tarot. Any other information I can give to you guys regarding dates or anything like that. So the full moon in Taurus was very significant. Again, this had a lot to do with the second and third houses. So the full moon in Taurus happens obviously when the sun is in Scorpio in its opposing sign. And then the full moon in Gemini is going to be very significant as well. And that one overall, it came out with resignating, contemplation, and complicated. All right, so don't make this complicated. Open yourself up to the energy of love. Okay. Maybe you need to speak your truth to somebody and tell them how you feel. All right, because there is, again, a possibility for union. Let's see here. Wow. Foundation and achievements. This is the energy of Venus in Aries. Yes. All right. Maybe this had a lot to do with the home. All right. This could be someone in your family member, someone in your community. This could be a completion as well. All right. An achievement. Having to do something pertaining to communication with the full moon in Gemini. And again, it happens in Sag season. So this could be about spirituality. This could be about like something foreign that you've been studying here. All right. Wisdom and knowledge that you have about something important, your belief system. All right. The third eye. Wow. I'm telling you. Maybe your psychic abilities are expanding right now. All right. Yeah, maybe like your spiritual messages that are meant to come through for you haven't come through just yet, right? If we think about Gemini and Sagittarius' energy, it is the third house opposing the ninth house. I see the ninth house here on the deck. The Scorpio energy is the new moon cycle that's coming up. All right, opening yourself up to love is the energy of Venus. That's where the full moon eclipse happened. All right, so something was supposed to change, a very drastic change that was supposed to happen. Something that was supposed to bring in some sort of conclusion to your situation. And under that, confidence is your key to success. Today, there is the third quarter moon in Leo, okay? So this has a lot to do with your fifth house energy. Love has a lot to do with creativity. Has a lot to do with your peace, your happiness, your joy, your contentment, right? Also has something to do with children as well, all right? But it's a time for you to shine right now, is what it is. So whatever this foundation and achievement is supposed to illuminate the energy of the third eye. And again, this is your psychic abilities, your intuitive insights, all right, your maternal instincts, you being able to just see things clearly. Maybe you weren't able to see things because you were fragmented here. You didn't speak some sort of truth, all right? You didn't trust that your future was protected. All right? Maybe you were going through many challenges or something. All right? And you were judging yourself here, thinking you may have not been or made the right choices. It was just all about the waiting game, yeah. So heavy on the Aries energy here. I'm seeing Mars in Aries and Venus in Aries. All right, so Mars in Aries is something that is an energy of very assertiveness. All right, It's giving taking action on something, but you were required to just wait things out. Your future was being protected, I'm telling you. You were meant to wait it out. Look, you were going through a transformation. All right, Scorpio's energy, Scorpio season. We're going through a transformation, okay? Or you're being asked to wait it out. Things may be fragmented at this time, but you have to trust the divine. It's protecting your future, okay? Wow. I love when spirit just stops me right there and like, take that card. Yeah, it's all about you listening to your intuition. All right, maybe you made a specific choice. All right, thinking this is what I want to do. I'm listening to my instinct, right? It's telling me go down this path. You're going to be rejoicing in celebration here. All right, whatever it is, it's bringing you the energy of contentment. You've made a choice to stick with something you felt that was resonating for you, not for someone else's happiness. It was for your happiness. Okay? You have been guiding yourself here with your own intuition and not listening to what others have to say. And whatever it is leading you into the energy of peace in your life. Okay? Wow. It's helping you gain your willpower back. Your solar plexus chakra is all about your confidence, right? And even through solitude, you were doing this. I'm telling you, solitude came out twice now. We have trust twice, all right? We have the energy of honesty that came out twice. And now solitude came out twice. So trust your intuition. Trust the energy of you going within, having that aha moment. I know which path I want to go down. All right? All right, let's see what the wisdom oracle has here. Obviously, you've made a choice you felt that was supposed to lead you on the correct path. All right? Maybe you may have felt fragmented before about the whole situation. Maybe there were others putting things in your ear, right? Because it says here, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself by utilizing the energy of your intuition. Wow. All right, so here it is. Message in a bottle. It speaks about communication, a sign, Spirit's way of pointing you towards your highest good. Paying attention to synchronistic signs, all right? Down on, oh my goodness, look at that. All right, so happy, joy and contentment, a feeling that all is well, and a sense of fulfillment. All right. When we think of fulfillment, I'm thinking of an accomplishment. All right. An achievement. And that is 10th house energy. All right. So Saturn rules over the 10th house. It speaks about the ambition that you have, the drive that you have behind something. You taking responsibility for yourself. All right. It's all about you focusing in on what is for the highest good of you that's leading you onto your destiny. Right. So you received the message already. Something that was supposed to make you feel happy and content. All right. It says the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen and taking action with yang. All right. So again, I said I was seeing heavy Aries energy here, which is Mars's energy. All right. There was something creative you were meant to start fresh. I'm seeing the number 1 here. I said earlier I was seeing 111, which was giving me the energy of November 1st, all right, 11-1. And then I said I seen the number 15, which was giving me the energy of the devil card, which is Capricorn's energy, all right. Your career, your life purpose is meant for you to do something creative in which you are meant to communicate. Communication has came out twice as well. 3 times actually. And your third eye is definitely communication. All right? It's things that you can clearly see. I feel like there's new love coming in for you, definitely. New love is coming in here. You're meant to take action on whatever this creative activity is. All right, this is the Spirit's only way that they have a choice now for you to head into your path here. All right, because you could have thrown yourself off of something else that could have been very abundant, but what's meant for you will never pass you by. It may come in a different way, but it's going to lead you to your destiny. Here we have building blocks. This is you being a beautiful work in progress and building a strong foundation. All right, and that's exactly why I see Aries energy coming out. You're building some sort of strong foundation. This could be within the energy of a home. All right. So if you had to thrive through some sort of adversity, all right, you were meant to go through that. You were meant to thrive because it made you a better person, right? You were a beautiful work in progress. It says, go the distance here. This is having no fear, putting in the work. What is meant for you will not pass you by, bringing dreams to life. Endurance, strong, and taking the long haul. All right. Amazing how Spirit comes through. Number 47 could be very significant for you as well. All right. I love the number 47. Look at that down at the bottom of the deck. Nurturing abundance. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's saying here, the taste of prosperity, opportunities being born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. All right. So again, what's meant for you will not pass you by. And you have to have faith in that, guys. All right. So I want to pull from my angel numbers book here, the number 47. It says, get to work. Putting off what you have to do is not working. Your angels are giving you the fortitude to move through a task efficiently and without distractions. Several times throughout the day, repeat this mantra, I can do anything, and then get to work. It has a lot to do with you getting to work, you building your career, right? Heading towards your life purpose, and whatever this is, you have been illuminated. You've seen this already. All right, you made a wrong decision before. Don't let it happen again. It's a new beginning. A new start is coming with this new moon cycle coming up. All right, whatever this is, it is a work in progress. All right, you need to build a strong foundation. That's why I feel that it says your dreams need a practical plan. All right. Capricorn energy is earth energy. It requires you to be grounded and practical. Okay. But whatever it is that you dream of, you can bring it to life. Okay? Don't procrastinate. Let's end the reading off with a crystal spirit. I'll read it out to you guys. Alright, so message in a bottle, yang energy, needing to take action. Building blocks, this is about you having some sort of strong foundation and going the distance. This is about you bringing your dreams to life. All right, so communication coming in, asking you to take action to build a strong foundations and bring your dreams to life. You need to have willpower behind you for this. That's for sure. You need to be assertive. You need to stay determined. You need to have ambition. All right. Risk, adventure, new experiences, exploring unknown territory, claiming personal power with Mookate, Jasper. Okay. So I said something about you needing to be in the energy of freedom and adventure, all right, so that you are able to expand and grow. All right. This is about exploring unknown territory, learning something new. Sagittarius is energy. Ninth house energy. All right. Something that is foreign to you. So 36 is the number of this card. There we go. Now, I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong, but again, it's giving me Mookate Jasper. All right. And says, the seemingly safe road is not the one to take right now, for your soul is on a path of healing and wants you to experience fulfillment and joy. Mookate's Jasper spirit is here to tell you that life is meant to be lived, so be adventurous now. Do not hold back. It says, do not hold back to protect yourself from getting hurt, for this crystal has appeared to encourage you to take the leap, take the risk, and draw confidence from unknowing, or from knowing you have the conscious universals as your ally. Let go of your worries and your old beliefs about the dragons that await you if you dare to step out into the unknown. I'm telling you, where is it? Here we go. Your future is already protected. All right. And I said this had a lot to do with the energy of the north and south nodes. It's the dragon's head and the dragon's tail. All right. So Aquarius specifically is the energy I'm getting here with the new moon that's coming up in Scorpio. It came out on the astro dice here. The south node being in the energy of the ninth house, which is Sagittarius' energy. All right. This is where you're dealing with past karmas, challenges, you having some sort of natural gift for something here. And then Venus, all right, at this current time is in Virgo, all right? And it has a lot to do as well with you opening yourself up to love. What is it that you love to do as work, career, right? Your life purpose, okay? So it says here, let go of your worries and your old beliefs about the dragons that await you if you dare to step out into the unknown. Risk-taking is required now, and you are fully supported in saying no to playing it safe. Mookate Jasper spirit message is that the adventure before you is one of discovery, and wondrous gifts await you. New ideas, new partners, new experiences, new possibilities for achieving what you desire. Be bold and venture forth. All right. So relationship message. All relationships evolve. By healing old patterns that may have blocked you from experiencing relationships as deeply nourishing and joy-giving, you are also evolving. Do not look at the old maps of where you have been or talk about how things will always be the way that they were in the past. The future is full of possibilities. Adjacent possibilities is what we saw at the bottom of the deck. Be here now in the present moment, drawing in the power of Mookate Jasper spirit to amplify your adventurous spirit. You are transforming in this moment, becoming the person you need to be to have the relationship that you desire. You are called to banish fear as you sail forth into unfamiliar seas. You can trust yourself now. Know that you have learned so much. Adventure beckons, so unfurl your sails and let yourself venture forth. Mookate Jasper spirit assures you that the risks that you are tempted to take right now are calculated ones, for you are willing to have the conscious universe as your co-pilot. All right, so this is you basically working with spirit. Okay, mindfully enter into the unfamiliar territory of a healthy, balanced relationship with money and abundance, or into playing the odds when you have been taught to always play it safe. You are being asked to let go of the fear that has held you back too long, and instead to work with the conscious universe, whose plan is to give you a firm foundation of abundance. I'm telling you, it has a lot to do with your self-esteem overall, number one, all right, your value, you needing to speak your truth about something here, all right, and whatever it is that you need a firm foundation in order for you to feel a sense of abundance. And your abundance may not be finances, it may be peace, all right. It says here, Mooncake Jasper assists us in deepening our understanding and healing old wounds by allowing us to review our experiences from a new perspective. This allows revision of our old stories and helps us recognize that everyone is doing their best that they can with what they know at the time. This is an excellent stone to bring light and healing to the darkness of childhood wounds. Now, I said something about Aries energy being heavy here. The North Node is in Aries, which for Aquarius is in the third house of communication. But it also sits there with the energy of Chiron, which is the wounded healer. It is the key to opening yourself up to healing. All right. Being in the third house, it's definitely asking you to speak your truth. That's what it's all about. All right. So just take a risk, be adventurous, be open to new experiences. All right. And the only way to claim your personal power back is to speak your truth. All right. That's the only way for you to protect your own future. All right. Is for you to head into your destiny. All right. You've received communication about this. If not, it will be coming in soon. All right. As the answers you need are coming. Okay. And just know that you are a beautiful work in progress. All right. You have to have no fears. You can't be afraid to put in the work. All right. And overall, working on yourself first is very eminent to your transformation. Okay. I'm going to leave the reading there. I love you guys. Bye.